Hello everyone, this is Shrawan Sir, making maths simple for you. Welcome to my YouTube channel Karna Maths Academy. Today's in this video, we are going to discuss one of the most important chapter, which is circle. Dear students, in this video, at first we'll discuss the basic concept of circle. Then we'll solve one of the most important question of the equation of circle, which is frequently asked in the examination. Here we go. Dear students, at first let us discuss what is called a circle. Then we'll write down altogether 9 important formula which is very useful for solving the equation of circle. So let us discuss at first what is a circle. Dear students, circle is the locus of a moving point which moves such that it is always equidistant from a fixed point. The fixed point is called center of the circle. So let's make a diagram. Dear students, as we know that circle is the locus of a moving point. Locus means the path made by a moving point. Dear students, circle is the path made by a moving point. Let's suppose a moving point is px comma y. The path made by a moving point which is always equidistant from a fixed point, Fixed point is called the center of the circle. So in this diagram, the point px comma y is the moving point. The path made by this moving point, which is always at equidistance from the fixed point O, is called a circle. Dear students, the distance between the fixed point and any point of the circumference of the circle is called radius. So in this diagram, the fixed point is O, which is called the center of the circle, and the moving point is the point px comma y, which is the moving point, and it is always equidistant from the fixed point O. Dear students, the distance between center and the moving point, or we can say the distance between the center and any point of the circumference of a circle, is called radius. So dear students, now let us discuss some of the working formula to find the equation of a circle. Dear students, the first equation of a circle is called the equation of circle in the standard form. When the center of circle is at the origin, then the equation of circle is called the equation of circle in the standard form. So dear students, when the center of the circle is 0, 0, or we can say when the center of the circle is at origin, when the center of the circle is at the point 0, 0, then the equation of circle is known as standard form of the equation of circle. So the first formula of the equation of circle is x squared plus y squared equals to r squared. X comma y is the point of the circle, or we can say it is the moving point, and the center of the circle lies at the origin, and OP is the radius. Dear students, the equation of circle in the standard form, which is x square plus y square is equal to r square, where r is the radius of the circle. So dear students, the equation of circle in the standard form we can easily derive by using the distance formula. See, if we take the distance between the point x comma y and 0 comma 0 and apply the formula of the distance between any 2 points, then easily we can find the equation of circle. Dear students, the second formula of equation of circle is called the equation of circle in the central form. The equation of a circle in the central form is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equals to r square. Dear students, if the center of the circle is at any point h comma k, then the equation of circle is given by the formula x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equals to r square. The equation of circle in this form is known as central form. So let's make the diagram. Dear students, the second equation of circle is known as the equation of circle in the central form. So let's make the diagram. The second equation of circle is known as the equation of circle in the central form. Dear students, if the center is at any point h comma k, let us suppose the center of the circle is at any point h comma k and px comma y is the moving point, or we can say any point at the circumference of the circle, then if we join the point P with the center, then CP will be the radius. So dear students, if we take the distance between the center and the point P, which is at the circumference of the circle, then by applying the distance formula, we can easily get the equation of circle in the central form. Dear students, now the third equation of circle is known as the equation of circle in the diameter form. So let's make the diagram. Dear students, let's make the diagram. Dear students, let's make the diagram for the equation of circle in the diameter form. Dear students, when 2 inches of diameter of a circle, dear students, if 2 inches of the diameter of a circle are given, let us say the first end point is at A, x1 comma y1, and the second end point of the diameter of the circle is at the point B, x2 comma y2. Dear students, if 2 ends of the diameter of a circle are given, that means A x1 comma y1 and B x2 comma y2, then we can find the equation of circle in the diameter form. The equation of circle in the diameter form is given by the formula x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 times y minus y2 equals to 0. Dear students, x comma y is, dear students, the point x comma y is the moving point, which is which lies at the circumference of the circle. So dear students, to derive the equation of circle in the diameter form, if we take the slope of AP and the slope of BP, and we know that angle in the semicircle is a right angle. So by finding the slope of AP by taking the points x1 comma y1 and x comma y, we can easily find the slope of AP, and if we denote it by m1, and again if we find the slope of BP by taking the 2 points x2 comma y2 and x comma y and denote the slope of BP as m2, then we know that angle in the semicircle is a right angle. So if we take the slope of the slope of AP as m1 and the slope of BP as m2, then we know that in the case of right angle, m1 times m2 is equal to -1. So if we put the value of m1 and m2 and take the condition m1 times m2 equals -1, then we can derive the equation of circle, which is x minus x1 x minus x2 plus y minus y1 times y minus y2 equals to 0. So dear students, the equation of circle in the diameter form is x minus x1 times x minus x2 plus y minus y1 times y minus y2 equals to 0. So this is called the equation of circle in the diameter form. So when two ends of diameter of a circle are given, then we can find the equation of a circle by using the formula x minus x1 times x minus x2 plus y minus y1 times y minus y2 equals to 0. Dear students, now the next formula of equation of circle is number 4. The next formula of equation of circle is known as the equation of circle in the general form. Dear students, let's write down now the equation of circle in the general form. The equation of circle in the general form is given by the formula x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. Dear students, the equation of circle in the general form is given by the formula x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. In this case, the center of the circle is at the point minus g comma minus f. The center of the circle lies at the point minus g comma minus f, and radius, that is CP, center of the circle lies at the point minus g comma minus f, and the radius of the circle is equal to g square plus f square minus c. So dear students, so altogether we have 4 formulas to find the equation of a circle. The first formula of equation of circle is x square plus y square is equal to r square, which is also known as the equation of the circle in the standard form, because in this case the center of the circle is at the point 0 comma 0, or we can say when the center of a circle is at the origin, then the equation of circle is known as the equation of circle in the standard form. So dear students, the first formula is x square plus y square equals r square, where r is the radius of the circle and x comma y is the moving point, or we can say x comma y is any point at the circumference of the circle. Dear students, the second formula of equation of circle is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equals to r square. This equation of circle is known as the equation of circle in the central form. Dear students, in this case, the center of the circle is at any point s comma k, and x comma y is the moving point. And as we know that the distance between center and any point of the circle is radius. So when the center is at s comma k and radius of the circle is r, in that case the equation of a circle is given by the formula x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equals to r square. Dear students, the third formula of equation of circle is known as the equation of circle in the diameter form. So when two ends of the diameter of a circle, which is x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2, if x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2, two ends of the diameter of a circle are given, in that case the equation of circle is given by the formula x minus x1 times x minus x2 plus y minus y1 times y minus y2 equals to 0. So dear students, x comma y is any point of the circumference of the circle, and x1 y1 and x2 y2 are the two ends of diameter of the circle. Dear students, the fourth formula, or we can say the last formula of the equation of a circle is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. This form of equation of circle is known as the equation of a circle in the general form. Dear students, in the case of the equation of a circle in the general form, dear students, in the case of the equation of a circle in the general form, the center of the circle is minus g comma minus f, r is the radius, and the radius of the circle is equal to square root of g square plus f square minus c. Dear students, if the equation of any circle is given, then we can write the equation of a circle in the general form, which is in the form of x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. Dear students, now next we are going to discuss some conditions under which we have to find out the equation of the circle. The first condition is when the circle touches x-axis, then how to find the equation of circle. The second condition is the condition in which circle touches y-axis, and the third condition is when a circle touches both x-axis and y-axis, then how to find the equation of circle. So let's discuss. Dear students, now let's discuss the different conditions to find the equation of a circle. So first is let's give the number 5. How to find the equation of circle when a circle touches x-axis. Dear students, let's make a diagram. So let's suppose this is y-axis and this is x-axis. Now let's draw a circle so that it touches x-axis. Dear students, when a circle touches x-axis, in that case, let's suppose the center is h comma k. So when we suppose the center is at the point h comma k, then the radius of circle will be equals to k. So if we look at the diagram, h is the distance of the circle from origin along x-axis, and k is the distance of the center which is along y-axis. So dear students, when a circle touches x-axis, in that case radius will be equal to k. So r is equal to k. So when center of a circle is given, in that case radius of the circle will be equal to k if it touches x-axis. If it touches x-axis, so when it touches x-axis. So dear students, to find the equation of circle, now we know that equation of circle in the central form is, we know that equation of a circle in the central form is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equals to r square. Now when it touches x-axis, distance when circle touches x-axis, then radius will be equals to k. That means the y component of the center of the circle. So r we can replace by, radius we can replace by k. That means the y coordinate of the center of the circle. So dear students, so we have to keep in the mind, when a circle touches x-axis, then radius of circle is r equals to k. Then by replacing r by k, we can get the equation of a circle. Dear students, now let us discuss when circle touches y-axis. So dear students, when a circle touches y-axis, when a circle touches y-axis, in that case radius will be equal to h. If center lies at the point h comma k, then h will be the radius of the circle. So dear students, radius will be equals to h when circle touches y-axis. When circle distance when a circle touches y-axis, then radius of the circle will be equals to h. Radius will be equals to h. That means x coordinate of the center of the circle. So dear students, we know that the equation of circle in the central form, that means when the center of a circle is at the point h comma k, then equation of a circle is given by x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equals to r square. Now when circle touches y-axis, then the equation of a circle will change into, by putting the value of r h. See, if we put the value of r h, that means when a circle touches y-axis, in that case equation of circle will be x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equals to h square. So dear students, now let us discuss when a circle touches both axes, then how to find the equation of a circle. So number 7. So let's make diagram at first. Let us take x-axis and y-axis, and let us draw a circle which touches both axes. Okay. So let us draw a circle which touches both x and y axis. So dear students, when the center of circle is at the point h comma k, and if it touches circle both axes, that means it touches x axis and y axis, then radius will be equal to h and k both. The radius of circle will be equals to h and k. So we can write r equals h equals k. So dear students, when touches both axes, so this when a circle touches both axes, in that case the radius of the circle will be equal to h and k both. That means r equals to h equals to k. In that case, equation of circle, the equation of circle we can write as x minus h whole square, x minus h whole square plus y minus h whole square equals to h square, or we can write x minus k whole square plus y minus k whole square equals to r square. Distance, the radius of circle we can replace by h or we can replace by k. In that case, the equation of circle will be x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equals to h square, or we can write x minus k whole square plus y minus k whole square equals to k square. So dear students, so this is the last condition, and we have one more condition of the under the condition of under the different condition of circle. So dear students, now we have got one more important condition to find the equation of circle. So dear students, now number 8, when circle touches internally. Dear students, let's draw two circles. Dear students, let's draw two circles which touches externally. Dear students, we have drawn two circles which touches externally. So let's suppose C1 is the center of the first circle and C2 is the center of the second circle. So dear students, let us suppose the radius of the first circle is R1 and the radius of the second circle is R2. When two circles touches externally, so both the circle they touch each other externally at this point. Distance when two circles touches externally, then in that case C1 C2, the distance between C1 and C2 we can write C1 C2, that means the distance between the two centers of the two different circles will be equal to R1 plus R2. So distance between the center of the first circle and the second circle, that means C1 C2, which is the distance between the center of two circles. C1 C2 will be equals to R1 plus R2. So this is the condition when two circles touches externally. So distance, now the last condition is, this is for touching externally. So dear students, let's make a diagram when two circles touches internally. This is the first circle, and let's make another circle also. So dear students, in this diagram, two circles, first circle and second circle, both they touch internally. So when two circles touches each other internally, in that case, the distance between the center of two circles, that means C1, C2 will be equals to C1, C2 will be equals to C1, C2. That means distance between the centers of two circles will be equals to R1 minus R2. So if R2 is the radius of the second circle and R1 is the radius of the first circle, then C1, C2 will be equal to R1 minus R2. R1 minus R2. So this means when two circles touches internally, then C1, C2, that means distance between the centers of two circles will be equal to difference between their radius. That means C1, C2, distance of C1, C2 we can write as R1 minus R2. So dear students, so if we know all these 9 formula of the equation of circle, then we can easily solve all the different types of the problems related to equation of a circle. So thank you. Thanks for watching this video. Next time we'll meet with the new content. Till then, bye. Have a nice day. Thank you.